Hello, Tim. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your experience at FIT?
Sure. Such a engrossing subject.
Courses and things that you do outside courses?
Sure.
What courses do you like?
I've learned so much since I got here. I came in with no programming experience. Many of my colleagues already had Java or C++ in high school, and I didn't. But after the first two intro Java courses, I was up to speed with everyone else. The main course of interest is always algorithms and data structures. It's the requirement for the majority of the other electives later on. I think that's such a strong thing that you learn here is the foundations in algorithms and data structures. They're just infinitely useful in every other application. Since then, I've taken something in almost every different venue of computer science to get a taste for everything. I've taken graphics, I've taken AI, and the following course, machine learning, which was quite enjoyable, very interesting. I also have taken networking since then. I've taken compilers right now. That's a difficult but rewarding course. Some of the things that I enjoyed the most were learning new languages is always good because when you get out there, you'll have a wider. It teaches you how to learn better, and you can by learning multiple languages, you know how to pick up something new when you need to. And a lot of the algorithms that I've come across, there are really fit to certain languages versus others, and it's useful to know different things. And there's a lot of breadth and certainly a lot of depth in each of these categories. There's so many different things that I've learned, from how to appropriately learn something through machine learning, or how exactly we visualize the world. Graphics taught a lot of geometry type concepts that don't really get applied unless you think about how we actually see and everything. Networking is very interesting because it's everywhere now, and there's so many different topics, just from the basics to how networks work down to newer things like social networking and how we organize the world into larger, more complex networks. So overall, my experience here as far as classes are concerned has been very engrossing and all-encompassing of computer science as a whole. On the side, throughout the years, I've done programming contests here. This is my World Finals shirt from this past year. We went to Harbin, China.
Was it cold?
It was very cold. They had a snow and ice festival. It was phenomenal. I do suggest, if you ever get the chance, get into a World Finals. They show you all sorts of neat stuff.
And it was a free trip, right?
Yes, it was absolutely free.
How was the food?
The food was,
okay.
was decent. The IBM covers all the costs. Pretty much Harbin Engineering University actually footed the bill for all the gear that we had to wear, which was nice because it was very cold. I believe this upcoming year, it's going to be in Cairo, Egypt. So definitely get on a team and do.
And what did you do last summer?
Last summer, I actually worked on campus with an REU, a research experiences for undergraduates, in machine learning. It's called Almathea. I worked on a genetic algorithm that took in classifiers. Long story short is that it teaches a model how to recognize things, and over a series of generations, in an evolutionary way, these models become better and better at predicting what you give it. So if you give it a bunch of pictures and say, these are all tables, these are all things that are not tables, later on, after enough iterations, it should be able to tell you almost without fail what's a table and what's not a table.
Great. Any fun things that you did at FIT?
Oh, all sorts of fun things. In general, I mean, I spend a lot of time with my roommates. We do games. There's a lot of support for that kind of thing here. There's certainly the beach. I mean, almost every beach I've been to has been great. There's this past summer we went across to the West Coast too. If you don't like the beaches here, you'll like them across the way. There's certainly something for everybody. There's a huge surfing community. There's a lot of sailing people. There's, of course, the video game and board game people, which I find myself with a lot.
So I heard that you're also in the FastTrack program. Can you tell me a little bit about the FastTrack program?
Oh, yes. The idea behind the FastTrack program is that in 5 years you get both a bachelor's and a master's. And the way that they work that out is that you have 2 courses in your senior year that count both towards your bachelor's degree and your master's degree. And so the whole process gets expedited.
So what kind of plans do you have after graduation?
After graduation, I already graduated in December with my bachelor's degree. I'm graduating this semester with my master's degree. Afterwards, in May, I plan on doing an extensive search for jobs all across the U.S. because I don't really care where I end up. It's more about what I do than where I'm doing it. And I'm going to be pretty much blitzkrieging the workforce and should come up with a job by June or July.
Great. Good luck on your job hunting, and thanks for helping us, speaking to us. Thank you. Bye.